Hi, folks. This is my third try. This is Mountain Man coming to you from parts unknown. And I have no idea what my signal, but I would appreciate it. I know you all tried to get in twice. Third time. So let's see how things go. Get people in chats if things have finally smoothed out. But not a surprise that things are going bad because of all that we've had and around the world. What was that all about? You know what I think? I think part of it might be they were flushing a toilet. All those shows they were doing on DJT stock. The attempt. Now, you know what I think? That they're putting out this notion that that was an accident too. There wasn't nobody trying to short sell Donald Trump's stock because no, and you're just overreacting. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into that. We're getting into a lot of other stuff. Oh, I got pictures, I got video, and I'll be putting as best I can because, man, I got some helicopter footage of the perpetrator and thing I've never seen before. I've never seen somebody with the and then BI on the back of their coat hosing down a roof. Have you ever seen that? And you know, it might seem weird to you all, but it's not. So how is my signal doing, folks? White Lightning, how you doing? Doc Ghost, KNS, Melinda. Nice to see you. I hope I got a good signal. Better, Sissy said. Wanda, Diane, Kim, Lone Wolf, Hebrew Hammer, Jerry, Doc Ghost. Let's see. Yeah, a hydraulic line that got hit. Was it a monitor that was spraying water? It was a hydraulic. The chat's got it right the other day. Kim, how you doing? See you. Good. I got a good signal. It's been tough putting stuff on the internet today. It's been tough getting stuff off of it. Stuff put on. But where's fine? And then she gave up on me. Oh, I don't know. Well, Kid Rock, I even listen to the words. That kind of music that young about. So that's not for people like me. That's all I know. A lot of hollering and hopping and bopping, but they're all having a good time. That's fine with me. Hi, Ronald. It's cutting out, but it's okay. Okay. Hi, Renee. Nice to see you. Well, let me see a little video of the holster play. I just took a short clip. See if it plays good.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Ha ha ha. That's the main thing I wanted to say. Let me tell you something, brother. So, yeah, all making fun of it and stuff like that. Because they're not down with the people, and they never have been. Since I got such crummy video, and it only gets worse as the stream. Well, if it's too spotty, I'll just go and dip out. It's late. I'm doing my best I can. Okay. All right. There's not much I can do. It's and know, this is my final try. I can't help it. The whole went down. Do you think it might have something to do with everybody short Trump stock before he the? Do you think it might have been an attempt to do a digital wallet flush? Okay, not only that, the messages that might have been going back and forth. Lunatic. Do you think that might have something to do with it? I certainly think it does. They found out he had 3 overseas bank accounts. Does it come in clear when I get mad? I don't know. Pappy 2 Bears. Yeah, they are hating on me. Lone Wolf says NP. Wanda says I'm having trouble. Okay. Here's a helicopter picture. Keep these in mind. This was from Legal Armed Scholar. A guy came up and took a picture, got a screenshot. Got people dropping off. I'm not coming in clear. Sissy, I don't. When my broadcasts are broken up, it's just a fart. It ain't worth. It just upsets you all, and it upsets me. Just upsets me. I can't help it. This is my 3rd try. Let me try to put up a couple pictures, and I'll do a short stream. Not much you all can do about it. Not much I can do. I don't know where I'm at now. It's 5x5. Kim says it seems to be getting better. Okay, we'll keep going. You know, there's something I noticed about these videos, all right, that people have been putting up concerning SHOORTR, right? Everybody's seen this one where, oh boy, everybody's seen this one where he's on the roof. You know, I don't know if it's the same that took this video, but you notice I've just had half the people drop off the. So anyway, you see this guy. Every time you see this particular footage, all you see is him getting on the roof. Him after he's been finished off. Nothing in between. Okay, why is that? Why is that? Let me play this for you all real quick.
We have people that
right here, flat on the roof.
It's much tougher than
it happened. You went flat on the roof.
That's him. He's no longer with us, if you know what I mean. He's not moving. How close is he to that peak? Is he this close? Doesn't look like it. Not from what we're watching right now. But anyway, playing. You can see he's expired because they were pulling his arm up. Right? He's over with. You saw where his...
A little bit old, that chart. The chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something you said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah, I saw that too. They saying then there. I can tell you one thing with a lot of these cameras, cell phones. Whenever there is a loud, sharp, they will automatically muffle it. Automatically muffle it, so it's hard to get a true reading, decibel amount, because stabilizing things that they have in audio now. But I have a number of what they call his location, because I'm wondering, did he make it to the peak of the roof? Let me find another. Here's another one right here. Here's another one. That shows the mess stuff starting about the middle roof. You get what I'm saying? And that's where we expired. But let me show you this picture, which is what we first saw days ago. Wait a minute. It's a lot farther up the roof, is it not? Island Girl, how you doing? Do you see what I'm saying? Look how close to the peak. I hope my voice is coming in. It didn't look that close to the peak before, and where he ended up his life didn't get very far up that roof. Don't you agree? If my voice is coming through to you all, I have no idea. The last picture of him still breathing. The video we see has a gap in it. Don't see the event itself when he's offed, and I don't see where he can clear the peak without going farther up the roof. But we get two different pictures, one showing the stain starting all the way up, and then another shows it. Well, that's all the way up peak. But let me show this aerial. Oops, sorry. The aerial photograph from Sky News Australia. Let me scroll to get to it. Let me see what this. Oh, I got a problem where. Let me see. Here's another aerial photograph that shows a back or something. You see there at the bottom of the. It's a backpack or something. Photographs, but of course they removed him and much closer to the peak where he could get the barrel. It happened. This footage happened. All right, television shows says that I get a low budget motel for the night. Wolf, that is the picture of the BODY right there. Okay, Bevan Mike, stop by me. Bevan Mike, I'm struggling here. Struggling, but I'm still trying to get through to y'all. But have you seen any pictures like this on the roof and the perpetrator no longer functioning? It shows it looks like the blanket back there on the roof. To the cop that didn't shoot through the roof, you see this building right behind the backpack through there. But I still think when they spotted him, they shot him. So the roof got stained. Hi, Gino. When you use words like that, you got to misspell them. The M-D-E-R word, you got to favor and go in and press down on your comment. You'll on the right, just remove the comment. Just use a 3 for an E or a 4, so you won't violate the chat policy for UTIZL. Okay? Appreciate it. Nice to meet you, Gino. So, I'm glad that the signal is stronger. Yeah, why is it so far from him? That's right, Lone Wolf. But I'm asking you all if you have seen this before. On a freeze frame shot from some helicopter footage from Sky News. What about Pastor Jeffrey's church? But have you all seen this picture? It apparently was taken moments after he was, because there's no BLW yet. But then, you know, a lot of people say, well, we'll know the truth. I think we will this time. This time. Let me show you a picture I found. Y'all bear with. It is. The reason I think this is very, very strange. I have never or seen an agency clean up. They have companies do that. Oh my gosh, is it in here even? Anyway, I've got a picture, and I might have shown it on the next stream, of an FBI agent on the roof with a garden hose. They do that. And ask, why do you, I think it's a big, here you go. I'll tell you, it's a big deal. Legally Armed America. I got off the thumbnail. You all have heard of the Alex Murdaugh murders? His brother was on, and Alex Murdaugh's went on trial, was found guilty of off son and his wife in South Carolina. He said the scene was so much in here, but they have to hire a company to. You can't disturb the scene. Law enforcement tells you you can. And it's your problem. If I'm renting a home, and like with the Kohlberger case, you know, 3-4 getting whacked in my rental house, when they let me in, I have to clean it. Let's just say this is innocent. You know the SIM card in your phone, right? Your SIM card looks like, right? It's small, about the size of a postage stamp. Am I right or wrong? Then if you want to add, phone has a space for a, right? There's about half the size. About half the size of a SIM card. You know, with all that gore there, the BLOOD, card fell in his pocket, or if he had one, he was thrown, and it got mixed up in that gore. Like Lone Wolf pointed out, look how far away the look right here. Thing Here's the range. Self is a transmitter. Devices he had in his van. Sling. On the bottom right of the screen, you see a small gray square. A SIM card isn't 1/4 eighth of the size of that. It could get hosed right off the roof. But is after the incident is very bizarre. Now, for a trail, I was wondering, did they drag him down the roof and take him down by a ladder? I know this, isn't what a lot of, but I want to get to other things. We might talk about the brass tacks of what happened. Well, man, he's 20 years old. He's a man. At the initial beginning of is the edge of the roof right at the end of the barrel. With the initial shot we saw from the helicopter of him laying there, there wasn't anything, and the gun was very far. There's no was oft. There's no doubt he got SHO. They're going to fake the position we see in the video, position we see the police holding his arm up a bit farther away from the peak of the roof. The angle may be deceiving. Not near the peak of the roof, but the angle could be deceiving. What Legally Armed America guest was talking about, window. People can say, well, you're nitpicking. Well, at pictures, and this is a infamous historical crime that of video and photo evidence that we never with past instances. So I put my mind this way. The video we see me actually getting on the roof and then lifeless with the officers standing. They have drug him backwards, preparing to. Really, it seems to me that protocol would dictate him in place, and when they're ready to move him, put him straight away. If there's a SIM card stuck or his just card, but anything small, could they get DNA off his clothing from goodbye to? that was involved. This is how detailed this investigation should be. Hair fibers of a person he may have met with, okay, and then off the roof when it is never responsibility of a investigating agency to do a cleanup, especially on the day of the incident. Yeah, he got hit with a 50, and caliber doesn't even have to hit you. If it goes to his head like it did Trump's, but was 50, it'd be over. The concussion passing by would be enough. You don't need a direct. So he may retreat down the roof where we saw the police standing around peak. I'm thinking he may have retreat and gave a ghost or got struck again. Because the video that we saw, he was nowhere near that peak. Well, here, yeah, I see what you guys are. Here is another picture showing he was found. The backpack's still there. The backpack is still there. They fuzzed out his, but there's the open windows where they feel there was. I am. I don't know. Is it clicking in? But there are other shots of that window where you can see a shadow of the kind of window that swings out. This is immediately after he's been. This is from the helicopter footage, Australia. Okay, I'll go no more than an hour. Not that bad of a connection. There, you can see the window very clearly. They don't want us talking about this stuff. There now. There's an open window. After the event, immediately after the event, because it's still on the roof. Yeah. Like in every photo I've seen, Diane, every photo. Now here is a picture showing the vantage point because said he could not a shot off because of, and I heard people saying there weren't any. Well, you see here there is a tree branch gave him some. There's a number of trees there. He had been by the water tower. I believe the water tower was a Secret Service. I think these trees blocked his ability to roof from the water tower. And I think if you take a larger area pictures, you will. Someone on the water tower could not have got a clean shot of these trees. I don't believe the person on the water was a black cat or a bad person. I think it's somebody and they get a clean shot. Text messages, like I have been doing, not to text me. Boy, this is. So anyway, where that. Whoops. Roofs right here. Ramps and roofs. They said he jumped from one roof to the other, got on the middle roof. He jumped down a building, the short connector building, the connector building roof to the roof where he. But you can see where they have that and the ramps right there where he could use those air conditioner and that tree that he could have to the. Yeah, on the water. That's protocol area and position a sniper. I can't say it anymore. Is behind the trees. There's no. He could have got a clear shot. This one. Did I put this one? Yeah, I put that one up there. Yeah, there was somebody on the water. They take the highest spot, but the trees blocked his view. Find other pictures, aerial picture, everything. I'm sorry that the video is chopped. This is so hard to work with. I'm really having a time here. Nothing else to. All right. So, behind the. Where's the water tower? Is this a view? I don't know. His building, but the creepos is off to the and something else. The picture of the bullet flying right by it. Pull that up for you. Let me find that one. People are saying something else that they think I can tell you why it's really not. It's I got okay, can you guys hear me now? A lot of people have pointed out that on the roof, some people say, why is it by his head? Why is it a downward angle? Right? Well, there's two. It's going by his head straight or nearly level in its trajectory. Larry, anybody else? Choppy signal, or is it? I mean, I don't know. People dropping off because it's choppy. Wanda says 5x5. Pretty choppy. Finish up this point, and then I'm going to finish up the broadcast. You got a lot of pictures you can take a look at. Try to put up some more, but the bowl almost level. It says slight. Okay, Chris, it's choppy. Now get my back. One thing to consider: Trump standing on is approximately 4 feet. I believe the platform is taller. Let's just use 4 feet because they put under the platforms, okay? Sometimes. Anyway, so roughly his melon is 10 feet off the ground. At least. Picture shows you of the other building is low. See what I'm saying? You see the corner of the building where the perpetrator was. The changing grade going downward between the red building down to the to where the perpetrator was. In other words, the spot. Not a downward shot. That's why the bullet was not at an angle downward. The notion is, why is he was on a roof? Shouldn't a bullet be going downward if the building he's shooting from is down in a square? Trump is standing, the ground elevation is plus. He is on a 4-foot stand. It put the roof line. So, I get frustrated. I don't bark, but maybe because I got a lot of funny stuff, not just serious stuff. Anyway, here's another I just was trying to find an aerial picture our scenario. You see in the upper right where the trader was, and the same famous trees, right? And you see that it is down in a swale. And the fairgrounds property is up. Tracy, how you doing? I had 50 people drop off the broadcast. So it is choppy and it is frustrating. I know. So here's a good meme for you. Yeah, if I tell you Trump is exaggerating about his ear, look at all the hell and misery they put us through. They could put it through again. And talk about exaggerating something. So I'm going to ask a question, but I don't know if everybody gets it. And I'm sorry it was choppy. I heard that Joe Biden is not dropping, put out an angry statement that it was a lie, that he's going to step down Sunday or Monday from the race, but not as president. Who do you think is going to be the ticket? Who do you think is going to be the ticket? Can you say now? Because I want to posit it to you all. Who do you think is going to be the ticket? Remember, it has to be believable. Okay. Crackles. All right. All right, folks. I'm sorry things aren't going good. But I'll try to. I don't know what I can do. Maybe just come up and talk with you all. And it's not going through good. I've had, like I said, probably 50 people dip out. So, to be believable, who is believable? Gavin Newsom with vice president? Yeah, well, there may be. We've never had an election through 2 world wars, a civil war, Vietnam War, the Kennedy assassination. Thank you, Tracy. But anyway, it's got to be believable. And for them to say, on short notice to serve his country, Hussein Obama will serve as vice president, can qualify for, but he can't qualify for president, but he would be the closest advisor. Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer, whoever the party pick. my prediction. I just hate trying to talk with much about words or even getting through. And I was prepared. I've got diagrams of the bullets. Some of that out. What was one of the last things I guessed? I should have got a clip of that later. My last broadcast, I said, be prepared to not have these plastic toys that be prepared with extra food. Don't get caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, got shut down. Worldwide troubles. Except Elon Musk put this out. Retweeted or re-X'd. There's Elon Musk. Guy smoking a cigarette, looking down at everybody going crazy. Everything else is down. But this app still works. I do want to say, everybody say, remember Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart passed away. He was 94 years old. He kept a quiet life for the past 20 years. We didn't hear much anything out of him. Here's some pictures that show computer generated. Let's start with this one. This shows in the background, you see the roof of where the perpetrator was. I think because they confirm what I'm saying. The ground elevation for the building is lower than where the stand was. But you see Trump laying down, and the shots that where they went, they supposedly found the heister, but here you see where Corey got. There's Corey standing. He went to stand to cover his family, and they got him. All right. So there's a view from like the shots coming in our direction from the roof. I didn't clip the video because I don't think they have all the information. Good point of reference. Maybe they'll come out with something a little more detailed. These are the two people that were injured behind Trump. I thought Corey was behind Trump, but he wasn't. He was closer to the building. So these two individuals are in critical condition and are going to be okay. Trump said during his speech that they raised $6 million for the families. So, behind the two guys, they're like a bluish purple, is a Heister forklift that had a, somebody in the chats pointed it out the last time I was live. And they were right. And my memory was depending on piece of equipment, they'll have 5 or 10 gallons of hydraulic fluid in the tank. And yeah, it would spray out like that, a big hole under pressure. So anyway, this next picture, Corey was in the direction. We just saw that picture. And behind are the 2 people that got injured. So as far as there being multiple people shooting, all the bullet tracings are real, indisputable, are in line with Trump. There was in front of Trump and in back of Trump. Got it. They say that the one that got Trump's ear is the same one that got one of the people behind him. So this next picture shows the Heister forklift. 2 of them. Well, they're cranes, really. And Trump in the center, everybody on one side or the other. So now we know where everybody was that was struck. A real good computer diagram. And yeah, I have something in here about Lou Dobbs also. Where is it? Lou Dobbs passed away, he was 78. Well, I'll put this one up right here. Biden from COVID. After Biden gets over his COVID. Fart, fart, fart. Something else Elon Musk put up. They're taking Biden fishing. This is a scene from Godfather 3. No, Godfather 2. My apologies. Godfather 2. Nothing but the best for G. Mark Dyke this up on his video. He doesn't know who created the meme. Stalin used to do this when they had somebody in the party. They just touched up the photo and right out of the picture. And that's what's happening to Biden. Whether he knows it or not. It's internationally known. Joe Biden refers to the U.S. Secretary of Defense as the black man. So that's I was looking for $12 million to launder WikiLeaks. What's his face? I can't think of his name now. It'll come to me in a little bit. But anyway, I was talking about CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike. If you want to, here is Lou Dobbs. Mr. T put this out about Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs has just passed away. A friend and journalist, reporter, and talent. He understood the world happening better than others. Lou was unique in so many ways. Our warmest condolences to his wonderful wife, Debbie, and family. He will be truly missed. I didn't hear any reports ill. He's a brave guy. He wouldn't wear it. And I him for years and years, and we're all going to miss Lou Dobbs. He started believing things I knew weren't true. At first, I thought it was Alzheimer's. Then I realized he was watching CNN. Let me straighten that up for you if you want to get a screenshot. And put it on your favorite. Lloyd Austin. Thank you, Pappy Tears. Lloyd Austin, the $12.5 million man. You remember this guy? I talked tonight. McAfee. We had somebody leaning left, and I asked them about McAfee, and they just dipped out, used some foul. This is a tweet back when it was Twitter. McAfee. Russia's first has returned. Guess what he said? In September, Biden is magically diagnosed as unfit for office and quits. Discover that the DNC has legal power to choose a replacement without a national vote. Weird, huh? You'll never guess who they chose. Well, this was he put this up 4 years ago, and everybody was thinking it was a 2-0 and then 2-0 election. But the only thing is, it's not going to be a size that Biden is unfit. Of course, we've known it for 5 years. We've known it for 5 years, but maybe it's a marker, a 4-year marker. I don't know. But there's no way he's going to make it. But crowd behind this business with with the media shut down. Put CrowdStrike on the 17th letter. Let me see if I got a screenshot of one of the posts from CUE. Let me see if I got it uploaded. Here we go. I think, whoa, yeah, here we go. Like, I can't go, them because it's about a half a dozen posts have the word CrowdStrike. I picked this one. For it together. Of course, I X'd out identifying where this post come from. What if the UK government worked hand in hand, sane administration, to sabotage the 2016 election. Data collection, voice, video bugging, creation of dossier using X-Spy, co-sponsor insurance policy, RE election. Peter Strzok, Lisa, remember the insurance policy? Name. Who's no name? Well, I know name number 2 is. Do you all know who no is? But no name number 1, Stain. Then you have Brennan, then you have Rice, then you have Loretta Lynch, then you have Hillary Rodham Clinton, you have Bill Clinton, you have Barack Hussein Obama, plus 22 others. 2 others. What if Intel made penetrations to frame Russia? Strike servers. Oh. Talking about SR, JA. SR, Seth Rich, JA, Julian Assange. Why does the UK government want Julian Assange? Think source. The more you know. Well, guess what? We know Julian Assange has been released, right? He's been released. Trump is exercising power. Just like during his speech, he said, I want those American hostages released before I get into office. Do it. It's pretty much the way he put it. Or else. And he put his foot down with Julian also. McStain is number 1. Who's no name number 2? Hi, Wayne. Thank you. Hi, Ravens. I got my when it started acting up earlier, and it might still be acting up. I don't know, but at least you all can hear me. Forbes says Biden has stepped 12 hours after he said he wasn't going to step down. 12 hours after the secret sources said he was down. That's what you call chaos. Ain't it great? Now, who is no name? Who is no name number 2? U.S. Vice President candidate on Trump's team, J.D. Vance, refused a telephone conversation with the head of Zelensky's office. Kiev planned to establish contacts with the most likely winners of the presidential, but was refused. So they're reaching out and they're getting the finger stuff going around. International leaders are flocking to Trump. Erdogan praises Trump's bravery in a phone call with president. Remember, Erdogan used to be given Trump, and Trump said, I destroyed his enemy once, I'll do it again. He needs to behave himself. During the withdrawal of that he ordered from Syria, which surreptitiously and that was disclosed after he left office. One of the 22. President Erdogan spoke by phone with Donald Trump, praising the Republicans' strong leadership following the assassination attempt. To Al Monitor, Erdogan told Trump that his, quote, after the heinous act was admirable and that the continuation of his programs and democracy. Erdogan also Trump's calming messages of unity, polarization, and tension. Do you hear mainstream media? This is a member of NATO, a big player, okay? No, they're not reporting the news they're supposed to. Systems crash. Where? Japan. McDonald's are shutting across the country after systems crashed. Bloomberg. Of course, it was Singapore, it was Scotland, it was the UK, it was over the world. Systems were crashing. But Russian airports are not facing a global disruption, due to which air harbors around the world suspend their operations, all because of this decision to stop working on wind time, a source in aviation circles told SHO. Not long ago, Russian airports began to use Linux systems and DBMS, database management systems, in addition, backup software. Therefore, a failure in Windows in no way prevent Russian airports from checking in and sending out passengers. We would like to add that the failure in any way affect the operation of the capital airports in cities. In other words, our system is better than your system. So, yeah, they're not having problems. Here's End Wokeness. Put this up. Oh, no, End Wokeness. Who put this up? Roland Martin. Roland. Listen to this guy. What do you do with a guy like this? Are all of you idiots who spent the last 21 days trashing Joe Biden, watching this senile, meandering windbag, Donald Trump? Joe's old, damn sure better than this fool who had two racists open for him tonight, and Hulk Hogan, wife beater Dana White. Boy, that's some pretty bold words. Hi, Delilah. Some pretty bold words, especially Bible laws are very powerful. And you publicly call people things that he's calling them, find himself in a lawsuit. Just remember, Alex Jones, $1 billion, made those families upset with his words. He didn't call them names. He didn't curse them. Dollars. $1 billion. So, all right, fun. Have fun. Keep it up. I don't see anybody who figured out The no name number 2. A little bit more time. No name number 2. I am not allowed to say McStain. I call him McStain. Johnny House McStain. So who can guess? Martin, you're probably going to get sued. All right. Iran is capable of producing material for use in a nuclear weapon 1 or 2 weeks. This was reported. He may have said it last night. I don't know. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken stated earlier today. Blinken also reiterated the U.S. will not allow Iran to obtain nuclear weapons. No, that's no name number 1. I want to know who no name number 2 is. Who is no name number 2? And I was trying to tell us somebody's name, Silent Hill. Video game. A creepy, scary video game. Where all my chats go? Are you all still here? Oh, there you are. Whew. Green. What's this one? Name number 2. Who is it? Media spreads Project 5 conspiracy about Donald Trump. This was today on Sky News Australia. Sissy took a guess at Lindsey Graham. I guess that's what Debbie was taking a guess at Lindsey. And Sissy said Lindsay. So, no. Yes, a good guess. Did you catch what Mr. Trump last night? He said, the old crowd writes hundreds of pages of stuff that nobody reads anymore. He was talking about a Project 2025. He didn't specifically say it, but the old crowd, the old group, other time writing hundreds of pages of stuff he wants to read. That's not what we're paying attention to. We're paying attention to the 20 simple put out in the platform. And that's it. That was allowing Project 2025. Still getting Lindsey Graham. Oh, she did marry. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee passed away tonight, 94. Well, she didn't show any signs of illness or no reports of illness. I saw her on the news about a month ago. This business of the short sale of Donald Trump's stocks just before attempt on his life is going to come back and bite people in the backside. And part of this shutdown of the internet, I think, was to scrub stuff on the internet. Oh, she had cancer. That's terrible. I didn't care for her policies at all, but I think, everybody to lose their life. So, did anybody get it? Victorian question mark? Well, she's the one that said on days before the attempt on Mr. T, Putin was going to be very disappointed if he thought Donald was going win the election. Here is a better isolated picture showing the expired individual relationship to the peak of the roof. Looks farther back to me than the photos seeing. Wouldn't you agree? This is no angle to speak of. It's just odd. Unless backwards or he tried to retreat. He told his friends. What was the words he used when he told his friends? That the 13th was going to be a preview of things to come. Now they had that second cell phone got out of his house with only 26 contacts on it. That it had Joe Biden, a picture of Fannie Willis. The only way I would buy that if found out he was what's called an agent provocateur. He in his brain, his handler, him think he would be able to ghost in somewhere, something like this, and then ghost out, and then trouble at a Biden event and cause trouble at Fannie Willis's place, just to stir up chaos. Agent provocateur. But other than that, I think it's more of the people who were involved. Becoming very clear to everybody around the world. This isn't the usual go-to of a lone nut. This is planned. There were people in the government involved in that they, upload some pictures in the phone and blame it on the dead guy. To make it look like, it's not after Trump. He just hated everybody. Diane said, George Bush Sr. No, that's not it. And I am not his name anymore. Because he is no. Here's the things that drive people where you can't have a conversation. Remember, this video I CNN yesterday. Look at the picture on the map of the map. Look at those numbers. Excuse me for using stronger language. Lie. That image is a damn. But they get people to think, if we get rid of Joe and get somebody really good in the place, we can beat him. There's only 46% of Americans want him. And it's just the rednecks in the middle of the country. See? Blue states. We got all those blue states. That none of the polling is showing that. Just suppose that picture with this. Trump is up 7 points in major battleground states. The ones they're showing in blue, leading the public. Depressed ginger. Historic blowout today. Contrast that with the thumbnail from yesterday. Polling updates after Trump's assassination attempt. Everybody feels it in the air. I certainly do. Okay, I'm getting ready to the name of no name. I'll have to mispronounce it. Okay, one chance. Who is no name number 2? Dun, 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 boom, boom. All right, we got a 10 or 20. So we'll see if anybody got it. Who is no name? You'll guess it right when I tell you how I know. Roland came. Good guess, but no. Sissy said Bin Laden. You know, the attempt. Trump was describing the attempt on his saying. He said, "I'm only going to tell this story one time." And I saw him as a very serious. He is a serious man, but he was showing his face. Also, his compassion came through. Said, "I'm only going to say his time, and I'm never saying it again." No name number 2 is Joseph BDN. Okay? McStain for no name. I'm going to call him by and done. Because he shot. Sissy came in when Raven said Hussein. So, hold it. No, they're all last night. That's the last time he's BIDN. So he is officially no name number 2. President, I will never say his name again. I will say his name again. But for those of you who have been a long time, you may remember when I a quiet rage, silent fury. That's the way through this. So we don't give them ammunition. We don't give them an excuse. Point fingers at us. Go through this process in a quiet. I think that's where Trump is. I think that's where he was saying is even though it's probably not approved. He was in the things he. Where is thumbnail of how they're trying to minimize what Trump was saying? Al Sharpton. How did he perceive Trump last night? Well, this is the way we might perceive. We might turn this one down. Boy, this is troublesome. There we go. The Hulk Hogan mustache. So, anyway, what's his name said that Donald Trump man. Who said that? Al Sharpton. If I find it, I'll put it up. I'm going to put this one right here. Why do you all think, my question to you all, why do you all think why do you think Kimberly Cheadle went to last night? Anybody guess? Why in the world would a person that people are automatically, I'll just shut the broadcast down. I guess my answer for this question, why Kimberly Cheadle went to the RNC. I think this shutdown we had was a strong, okay, so they could disrupt the election and have an excuse, kind of like a water pipe, but also to try to scrub information on who was communicating about the attempt on life and their participation in the of his company. Why did Kimberly Cheadle go to the RNC? That might be Roland, because that window was wide open, right in line. They say that Jill agitated and advocated for her. Jill Biden. But I'll tell you why. Why Kendall went to the RNC was a humiliating ritual. She was made to go there to be humiliated, to be television, to have people escort her, criticize her, demand answers, public humiliation, exposure. Exactly right, Debbie King. A humiliation exposure. We're going to start doing our own humiliation. They like to do them. Here's this. FBI. How did the FBI determine shooter acted without being able to access it? He appears to be a ghost. No friends, no social media presence, and no history with law enforcement. The FBI phone contents, but somehow insists he. In reality, there is evidence either way. Why mislead the public again? Oh, but there is concrete evidence that he had 3 offshore bank accounts. And there is a social presence through Snapchat and I forget the other one, these encrypted services that I discussed. He was heavily using those, and I believe that those have been those codes by Space Force. Failed to verify more than 50 transactions for contracts for assistance to Ukraine in the amount of $20 million. This is stated in the report of the Pentagon Inspector General Robert examined the activities of U.S. military who served in Ukraine through Poland. So, folks, all you Slava, you from February to July 23, Army personnel failed to properly review contractor accounts million, despite known requirements and best practices. As a result, the Army has noticed that the $20 million paid to the contractors as of July 23rd resulted in eligible maintenance and equipment purchases or travel. They have no idea where the hell it's at. Somebody stole it. The errors could have been avoided if the U.S. Army officials respect the invoices before making payments. They're stealing money. Is anybody surprised? Here you go. Just in, bulletin, Joe Biden's replacement. Whoa, what happened? Here we go. Donald J. Trump. Let's see. I'm just looking through the chat. We had a new person in, was somebody Silent Hill. Where'd she go? Hi, Mary. Delilah, where? My Delilah. Who's from Canada, wasn't he? Did I read this one yet? Oh. Needs to be arrested. I'm talking to you, Michael. And to be detained and his social media gone very, very thoroughly. This event highlights the important practice, opportunities for shots, and are going to be non-existent for both Trump and Biden. I get it. Buck fever. You get nervous. So if I could offer any advice going forward, it would be to take a clonazepam 20 minutes before the intended action. It will calm them. Well, he can't take that advice now. At the shot distances that will now be moving forward, I would encourage using something other than a 18. I would consider a 6.5 Creedmoor a 7mm mag. That right there, opinion, is enough to have him brought in for. And I'd be looking at hard charges of incitement. Peter Navarro. Breaking. Peter Navarro to President Trump was released from a Wednesday, which is day before yesterday, after completing his 4 prisons for defying a subpoena from the J6 Congressional Committee. Thank God for that. And here is a reminder. It appears it has always been the Democrats to be vile human beings. Remember this that contested her firing? She was fired. IULLET for Trump. Outrage as female Secret Service agent reveals she wouldn't risk her life as president because she is a Hillary Clinton fan. Yeah, well, go find you a new job. Since you don't want to do the one you swore to do. What's this? Morning Schmo. Morning Schmo co-host claims Barack Obama was behind George Clooney's calling Biden to step aside. So, has it been confirmed? Because the last I heard, official statement from the White House was that the Biden administration said that he's not stepping down Sunday or Monday. They said that a few hours before I went live, around noon today, I guess, that the people that were claiming he were talking out of their backsides and didn't know what they were saying, and they need a rhetoric. He's going to continue to run to be president. Now we're having people report that Forbes is saying that he has said he would not run. So what? What is it going? Keep an eye out for this stuff. This guy been posing as the SHOOTER. You see him there? His hair is wet. He's playing it off to the hilt, putting video, pretending like he is the... So keep an eye out for this creep. And he's just trying to get clicks and views of this. Let me show you the rest of this video. I get in trouble for... This is a lie. Something called King Luxury. New footage of Trump's... See, they could put the word right in the... and not get in trouble. I have to spell it out. And BlackRock's JEWC goes viral. And the rifle. False impersonator. And I warned people to watch out. Put the bad finger on Jewish people. Jewish laser beams, mystery Jew cabals that are behind everything. Yeah, there may be some people who are Jewish, Church of Satan, but I guarantee there's plenty of people who were born Methodists, Catholics, Buddhists, from all around the world. Satan gets all around the world, okay? Trump announces new Secret Service sniper division. And we got some rooftop Koreans. So anyway, here's some shocking new polls. You want to see some shocking polls from CNN? They probably wouldn't want to be. They were having live coverage of Trump CNN on UTISM, right? So they had 160-some thousand viewers on their main CNN channel. Guess what? They had the comments. Then they had another channel that had 40-some thousand people on it. And I clicked on that, and the comments were open. Put a poll up. 3 different channels that were CNN channels. Not the main one. CNN affiliate channels. Here's a shocking poll. Here's Trump speaking. This was Trump see a comeback in 2024? News 18. This was last night. Look at those numbers. You know, people could choose from RSBN was showing it, Fox News was showing it, MSNBC was showing it. So these are viewers, because why would you go to CNN if you don't watch it? 90% yes, 10% no. Look at some of the comments. Oh, yes, all day, baby. Yes, votes. Trump should be sworn in tonight as POTUS. Mexico, we're here for Trump. And then Mama Joe put up, he's for Trump. I couldn't believe it. Even notice the comments. I just took a screenshot of the poll number. Man, that's wild. And then I read the comments. Jiminy crickets, that's on CNN. Can you believe it? So then, same one, I don't know. I don't know if this is the same one or not. Let me see. Might be. No, it's a different one. Who will be the next U.S. president? CNN News 18. Joe Biden, 5%. Kamala beat. I said the name. That's no name. Number 2. Kamala Harris, 7%. Kamala beat Biden. Comments. And somebody named Silas Rose put a bunch of pieces up. Well, get a life. I have a beautiful period. And I don't know who this NCCR7 is. Why? I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Then this next one. Here, what's this one? Ha ha ha. This is CNN News. This had 2.8 thousand. I think it was of the two, but it went up to 90 with some percent. 91 to 9. After all, Mr. Trump is the person you Mr. Buy and then done. Can't even work him. So I talk about cauliflower ears, so I guess he's making fun of Trump. I don't know. I don't care. But anyway, folks. Boy, ain't this the truth. Donald came within inches of becoming a Biden voter. No, CNN was there. Was it CNN or MSNBC just used fake televisions? I think CNN was there and fake tap was on the screen. MSNBC was not. They just they pretended they were there. Ravens. They pretended. They had a bunch of LED screens up. Where's my chats? There we are. Oh. Get a screenshot of this and put it on your Meta or whatever pages you go to. Remember the who encouraged squatting in U.S. homes? I played a video of him. I put him on one of my thumbs. Turns out he's a former sergeant in Venezuela's military intelligence unit named Leonel Moreno. I found out there's a way you can go into people's houses. Yeah, it was green screen, MSNBC, bunch of. Let's see. Oh, while all this is going on, New York Post reported this. Anything in this? Fandango founder ID'd as jumper who leapt to his ending from a luxury New York City hotel. 64 years old, reported married and gone. Here's one for you from the New York Post. What do you think of this? See, you're in the bottom corner there. They always look like they're tales from the crypt. Tennessee boutique owner says giant campaign sign above store cause sales sparked nasty threats. Guess what? You put a sign like that and think somebody's going to come in and buy things off of a moron that can't. My broadcast was so bad. I have some I want to play. What's this? Oh, that's Roland Martin. You're getting sued, Roland. You're getting sued, you dope. Alex Jones looked like. Here we go. Tennessee drag show ban after appeals court reverses ruling. It said there was no constitutional interest in exhibiting indecent material to minors. It's already a criminal act, okay? So Tennessee could see which judge off the bench, and now they know it's up to the people. And since the Democratic ignominious end, it's a good time during the next to give him a boot, or just go ahead and take his credentials. He's got a law license. Go ahead and revoke it, and have him go bag peanuts or something. All right. There you go. Ha 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 ha. Where's my chats? There they are. What's that? Nobody's saying nothing. Ha ha ha. Well, let me see. I should have a good little video for you all. Here. I want to thank you all for spending your precious time with me. A little video on the way out. I want to thank Mike and the sponsor for tonight's program. And I want to thank everybody for business that when my video breaks up, I get so mad because I worked all day. Anyway, I appreciate you all sticking with me. The Mountain Man News, KNE. So anyway, folks, I'll play this little video for you. I'll have a great night. I'll be seeing you soon. This is Mountain Man.
Look! Look at him!